Hey man, let me ask you a question, right? When you get fresh street tacos, like
fresh street tacos.
All right, so fresh might have not been like the appropriate term to use.
Why?
I mean,
that just means like they make them on.
You make it on the spot.
Yeah.
Fresh.
Yeah.
Fresh tacos, right?
It's just funny how you say fresh. That's all.
What do you get on the taco? Like, what is a traditional taco for you?
Well, the thing with street tacos is that they usually don't have the toppings I enjoy.
Okay.
They usually have like a fresh salsa, or maybe
you don't like fresh salsa, right? I think it was you.
Correct.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, I'll eat it. I have no problem. If I order something I didn't know it was in there and I get it, I'll eat it. You know what I mean? No big deal. I don't hate tomatoes, cilantro, and onion. You know what I mean? Like I can live with it. Mm-hmm. I prefer not to have it, but I don't like
cilantro, but I'll fucks with it if it's in a
in a
fresh salsa.
So anyways, the answer is my street tacos end up just being meat because they don't have cheese.
Just meat in a fucking tortilla?
Because they usually don't have cheese, and that's all I really want on it is cheese.
All right. I mean, all right. So do they give you a lemon to squeeze? Sorry,
yeah, you can get that if you want. Yeah, well, yeah, you can get that if you want. I usually don't do that, but you can. Yeah.
Okay. Well, no. So I did. So I whatever. For I don't know. Should I include this shit? Does it matter?
I don't know what you're doing, so you have to answer that question yourself.
Yeah, because internally I have to fucking come up with it.
You gotta figure this one out, yeah.
Yeah, I'll figure this one out. We'll see. So I came up with the term taco etiquette. So Tac-Etiquette, right?
Tac-Etiquette. Okay, Tac-Etiquette. All right.
So here's my thing, right? When I get tacos, normally it comes in a plate with rice and beans and then 3 tacos, right? Street tacos. I'm talking legit. None of this crunchy bullshit. Just a fucking nice warm tortilla with some meat and whatever the hell else is on there. So the place that I go to typically doesn't do cheese. Wait,
so are these really street tacos?
These are legit street tacos.
But I'm thinking, like, are you on the street? Is what I'm asking.
I mean,
is the place on the street? It's not a street taco. It's not just on a taco, the street. Otherwise,
not on the street. But I mean, I'm pretty sure they have like a cart, like where they go out and sell shit, like out in the city, right?
All right, but it's not real street tacos though.
So I mean, I've known them from their street tacos, but the place that I go to, it's an actual place. So, but they sell the street tacos there.
I mean, like when I think street tacos, I think I'm in the middle of Mexico,
like a food court.
I mean, middle of Mexico.
Sorry,
I think the middle of Mexico. There's some lady with a little cart in the middle of Mexico, and it's like $1, and they're the most amazing things ever. That's what I'm thinking when I think street. Like last time I was in Mexico, it was great.
So basically, fresh salsa, meat, tortilla, and like a wedge of a lime. Yeah. And you squeeze it, on all 3 tacos. Lick your fingers because it's fucking delicious,
Right.
So then what I do, this is what I do. So I noticed it because, my wife, she ended up getting this, and I got upset. I'm like, where's your Tac-Etiquette? You have no Tac-Etiquette right now. Like, you're disrespecting the taco game.
Oh, my gosh, yeah.
Right? I'm like, this is rude. Right, when you eat one, right, you kind of fold it up and try to get it all nice and together so that when you grab a bite, it doesn't all fall apart, right?
You do your best sometimes.
Of course, you do. Yeah. You try, right?
Yeah.
So she does that, and then all the juices is just flowing out of it, right? Mm-hmm. So traditionally, or if you had proper taco etiquette for those unaware. I don't know where I'm going to edit this from.
I don't know either.
We'll figure it out, but I think all of it stayed in. So the thing that you do is you put that juice over your next taco because it's going to make
you eat your current taco over the next taco.
Oh, of course.
What happens when you're on your third taco?
Your third
taco. Where's the juice go?
Dude, you're fucking with me. See, that's the thing. So the third one is the prized one, right? Because you think you got nothing, but there's a side of rice. You drip that shit on the rice and you eat that shit with the rice. So it gives it more flavor at the end. Come on, man. I got this shit lit down.
But what if I'm in the middle of Mexico, though? You don't get rice and beans at the little street taco stand. You just get tacos.
I guess it all depends, right? It all depends. So, I mean...
If there is rice, that's what you do.
That's what you do.
If there's no rice, then you just enjoy the third one as much as you can.
The third one should have...
And then lick your fingers when you're done.
Done.
Great. We solved it all.
We solved it, man. That's how it should be, right? And I'm like, man, he's so rude. I just see it dripping on the plate. I'm like, what is this? Like, it's not the same. Disrespectful, man. So angry.
Yeah.
But anyways, man, what's going on, friends? What's up, gamers? And welcome to DRULcast 185. We just had a fucking elaborate conversation about tacos. Hope you enjoyed that on our food segment this week. This week's food segment.
Oh, man. What did I eat the other day? I feel like I had a steak quesadilla. That's all. I'm like, I know I ate some type of Mexican food recently. I just couldn't remember what it was, but then it hit me. I got it.
I had to go and get me a chicken quesadilla, man. I was nice. I was feeling it.
Yeah, I don't really eat chicken that much with Mexican food.
No. You can usually go with the steak. Some carne asada.
Yeah, I like carne asada, especially when carne asada is made right. I mean, it's usually good regardless, but when it's made right, like a mojito, when you make a mojito really well, is like, I mean, even though mojito is Cuban and not Mexican, but
but still,
yeah, it's the same idea. Like when it's done right, it's like, wow, this is really good. You know,
That's funny.
Yeah.
Tac-Etiquette, man.
Tac-Etiquette. I can't really say it for some reason. I want to say taco, and you can't put it because you need to eat. It becomes the whole thing.
Yeah, shit.
It becomes the whole thing.
So, so this is going up after Easter. So hopefully everybody had a really good Easter the other day. My birthday would have passed as well. So hopefully you guys were nice to me as well.
I'm not gonna be nice to you. Hey, at least you put your birthday on Facebook though.
That was recent because you brought it up. You're like, hey, man, your shit doesn't. Yeah, it was like 2 years ago. I didn't have it because man, it's another day for me. Like honestly, I stopped. I just don't care. Like there's assholes who are like, nah, man, it's my birthday week. Like no, fuck you. You get a day. Like that's it.
I mean, I don't really celebrate my birthday either, but it's nice. People, I mean, I like going on there. And if I see, you go on Facebook and it's like so and so's birthday today. Mm-hmm. So all I do, I write happy birthday and the person's name, no matter how well I know them or don't know them. That's what they get, and 3 exclamation points at the end. That's all.
Dude, it's so funny. I do the same shit. You get a happy birthday, you get a cake emoji, and if we're cool, you also get a little party like.
Oh, see, you add to the person. It. Nah, I don't do anything for anybody.
I mean, but that's it. So you do the 3 exclamations. I just do 2 emojis, maybe 3.
Well, you're exactly. See, your emojis depend on how well you know the person.
1 or 2. But even so, it's not really how well I know them. It's just how I feel that day. Sometimes you might get a cake. Everybody gets a cake. I standardize
mine. Mine is standardized. Mine's standardized.
Mine is standardized to everybody gets a cake. The second emoji is kind of how I'm feeling. If I'm feeling like a party shit, then I'll do a little
standard.
Party shit.
No longer standard. No longer standard. Mine,
of course,
the same thing.
Standard.
If I were married, my wife would get the same thing. She would get happy birthday, her name, 3 exclamation points. That's it. I'm not gonna do the crazy stuff like put the photos up there, like the whole collage, and or write a long story. And I'm not doing none of that. You get a happy birthday, your name, and 3 exclamation points. That's it.
You brought it up the other day, and the only reason I added it, so it made sense, right? And I'm I do this shit as well. When I look through my friends list, like not friends list, but like events, I'm like, oh shit, it's this person's birthday. Like I didn't know that. So nowadays, like the only way to know somebody's birthday is really to have that shit on Facebook. So I was like,
it's the way to do it.
I'm gonna enable it just because it does make sense. I use it, so if I'm using it, I can't be the only one using it.
Right.
So let me just enable it. So it just made sense. But yeah. So my birthday would have passed. Hopefully you guys were cool. Work was nice. They gave me a cake. Thanks. Shout out to Andrew. Shadow Squid Gaming.
It was cake.
It was chocolate with some like I don't know it was like a mousse of sorts. I don't really know. It was really good though, man. It was like Oreo, like flakes and shit on it, like crumbled up. Ooh,
that sounds really good.
Really good, man.
Yeah, my birthday's in July. If someone wants to give me one of those,
you'll probably be in Vegas.
It's coming up.
That's where you always are.
I don't know, man. This summer, it's unplanned right now. I don't know what's going on this summer yet. It's a whole thing. So, we'll see what happens.
So yeah, let's get into some games, man. You been playing anything? I mean, it's been a while.
I've been in VR a lot.
You've been in the VR,
and now I'm back in RR, real reality.
You're coining it now.
I don't know. I guess it's just reality, right? It wouldn't be real reality. It's just reality. But I think RR just makes it more funny. But I did a lot of stuff. I don't know. I played for a while, and yeah.
Well, first off, let me just get this out of the way because I noticed something.
What'd you notice?
Before you go into your whole VR business. Well, actually, wait. Did you play Red Out? Just has to be that.
Oh no, I haven't played that. Okay, I totally forgot. Right. Totally forgot.
I really wanted to get.
I'll make sure I play that.
Check that out, because that game that game would be amazing in VR. Like I played it regular mode, and I'm like, all right, this is cool. I get it, but in VR,
right? No, I remember you told me. I did download it. I got it. I just totally forgot about it. Yeah.
All right. So I noticed something on Steam the other day. I noticed that you played PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. Yeah. I played your game. What happened?
I'm done with it. That's what happened.
That fast?
That's what happened. The closest part is parachuting in. That's about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. The only reason. Okay, so you explained it last time. Yeah. You know, the map gets smaller as time goes on.
Yep.
Actually, that's not what killed me. I got in a fight. But the point is I was. Okay, so you can't be where everybody's at. That's the main thing. You know what I mean? When you drop in, you want to be away from people, right? Sure. So I actually dropped into some random place. I thought somebody else would be around me. Nobody else is around me. Honestly, nobody's around me. But the problem with that is I was way too far away from where the map was gonna go to. Yeah. So I'm running for like a half hour.
It's literally Running Simulator 2017.
Yeah. So I'm running for a half hour. I mean, it wasn't that long, but I ran for a while.
Yeah.
And then I found a house. I'm like, great. You know, maybe there's a car. I'm going to see a Jeep. I'm like, great. A Jeep was broken, though. So I was like, okay, guess that's not going to work. And then I'm like in a field, and I see a guy far away. You know, I'm like, okay, cool. I'm going to get this guy. He's running, too, because he's trying to get to the zone, too. I'm like, oh, this guy, he didn't see me. I see him. Like, I got it. Well, he's probably like 100, 200, like far away. And all I have is like a Uzi or something like that.
Which isn't going to reach.
Yeah, no, I hit him a couple times. And then I don't know where he went. And I'm like, all right, cool, he's gone. And I started running away. So I got killed from somewhere. I got no clue where I got killed from. But I was like,
how many times did you play? Just that one?
Like 2 or 3, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah. But it's they need to tune it a little. I'll try it again later, maybe if they fix it up a bit. Or
yeah, it definitely needs a couple fixes.
And it is a work in progress.
100% work in progress. And I say that every time I play that game, because I've been robbed of a couple games.
What do you mean?
So like a couple kills, like me and this dude, like we both spawn up in the roof of a building. Like we both just happen to land in a building. Like I didn't see this dude coming from the other side.
Yeah.
And we both just landed there, and he's trying to like rush into the door. I'm like, yo, fuck that. Like put your fists up. We're fighting.
Yeah.
So I'm punching him, and nothing's happening. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, I noticed that. You know, like, in the little pre spot before you parachute in. I don't know what you want to call that. A lobby, I guess. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where the picnic tables or whatever, you can pick up weapons and shoot people.
Just like the queue room or whatever.
Sure, yeah. I like picked up a crowbar. I feel like I'm hitting this person, and like there's no effects like happening on them. I mean, nobody dies in that area anyway.
But you still see like
blood or whatever.
Or an effect. Like there is an effect. Yeah.
And it was like a very specific spot I had to swing to like hit them in the head, and it's like this should be knocking them out. You know what I mean? So yeah, I definitely understand. So
me and this dude are in the fucking roof. And like he has his back turned to me because he's the one opening the door, and I'm just fucking letting loose, man. I'm just like a cannon.
You're
Mike Tyson in this bitch. I'm playing Punch Out right now.
Yeah.
The dude whips around, punches me like 3 times, and I'm dead. And I'm like, yo, like what the fuck? Like, what is
That's funny.
Bullshit? I got so heated. This is the beginning of the game, so obviously
work in progress.
So I get heated, and I'm like, yo, work in progress.
Yeah.
Right, step back. You know, breathe a little bit. Okay, I go back in, and here's another game. I have a sickle. I picked up a sickle, and this dude has he has the 2-pump shotgun that you have to reload.
Okay.
Let me just say, it's a 2-pump shotgun that you have to reload.
Yeah.
I run at this dude. I jump over his first shot. I juke to the side on his second shot. I'm in his face with this sickle. The dude not only has time to reload 1 extra bullet, but also has enough time to fucking shoot that and kill me with a headshot while I'm just hacking away with this sickle.
Yeah.
I got so mad. I'm like, dude, this
melee
is
weapons
such bullshit.
In that melee in that game is not right yet.
I'm like, this is such bullshit.
Yeah.
But to be fair, man, the game has definitely captured me, dude. Like, I'm in.
Oh, really?
I can't wait for the future to see how much more they polish this game up, because I've made it to top 10 maybe like 4 or 5 times.
But but you can hide somewhere as long as you're within the area.
So yes and no.
Until it gets like really small. But
exactly. So, but by then, right? So, I mean, where's the fun, right? Because I mean, all right. So to be fair, let me just say this, right? When I made it, top 10 like a handful of times, right? I made it to top 5 twice. The first time I died with 4 people. And that was just like I just didn't have anything. I was not prepared at all. I didn't have any painkillers. I didn't have anything to like heal up with. I didn't have anything. So I was just unprepared. So, and the spot was kind of like in an open field, and these guys had snipers and just long range stuff, and I just didn't have anything. I had like a Uzi and a shotgun. Like, what am I gonna do? You know? So I just kind of walked out into the field and I just got shot. Like it was just gonna happen. Like there's just nothing.
Take him out back. Take him out back, old yeller. You just take yourself out back. Shot yourself.
100% is exactly what happened. I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. Like, I'm not going to survive. The circle's getting smaller. And I was already, like, I hear the whizzing, like, people already kind of shooting near me. I'm like, yeah, fuck it. But then yesterday, oh my God, I had the game of my fucking life, dude. But I did hide for a little while. Like, it was strategic hiding. Let me just say it that way, right?
Okay.
So I had 4 kills at this point. I ended up with 5, and I ended up in second place. 5 deaths or 5 kills, second place. So it was just me and this other dude after 100. Like 100 fucking people before me died. Or well, 98.
98.
Yeah. Which is so fucking awesome. Like the thought of that, I'm like, dude, that's so cool. So here we are in the circle. There's maybe like 30 people left at this point. And I like, dude is like, somebody's hitting me like with a sniper from way far away. I don't know where this guy's at. And I'm just jumping and just trying to dodge. I go prone. He shoots me again. I'm like, okay, this guy has a very clear line of sight. I'm going into a building and I'm just going to kind of see if I can get into a window and see if I can spot him out. So I did that. And while I was doing that, like 3 people just walked right past me. So I'm like, awesome, free kills.
Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah. So I was like, this is great. I'm just going to hide here for a little bit since they're just fucking delivering me the kills. The guy that's looking for me is probably onto something else. Like, I'm pretty sure by this, like, he's not going to be, spying on me this entire time. So I'm like, fuck it.
Right, especially if other people walked by you. They had to more than likely come the same way or around the same way. So if he wasn't shooting them, then you're good.
So I'm good, So I did that and I stood there, and then the circle got smaller. By this point, it was top 10, and by then I went back to the spot where the dude was sniping me, and I wasn't getting hit. So I'm like, all right, cool. The dude left. The electro field was in that area anyway. So I'm like, I'm pretty sure this dude, he had to have moved by now. So then fucking top 2, man. It gets to top 3. All right, I guess the 4 people. I end up killing 1. I see the dude has a sniper, and I hear it go off, killing the other guy. It's only 2 people now. I don't know where he's at. I'm hiding by a tree. I go crouch and a fucking headshot. Like I get so mad. I'm like, fuck. I bang on my keyboard and everything. I'm like, no. Like, where was he? I was so mad.
I wonder if it's the same guy, because sniper.
It could have been. It was the same game. It could have been 100% because it came from that same general area where he was at earlier as well. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, fuck. Like, I have a feeling it is, but I don't know. Props to that dude. He must have had some crazy spots, because I could not for the life of me.
If it was the same guy, yeah.
If it was the same guy, yeah.
And the map is dynamically generated too. I noticed it's a little different, or
the map is always the same.
That's weird. I swear the first time I played, there was like an island on, I'm gonna call it the north side. So you're flying over, right? And then you're basically on an island, but I felt like there's a smaller island. The first time I played, and the second time I played, it looked different. I was like, same idea, but just things felt like in different spots.
I think it's the same. I'll play again. Yeah, you press M, you see the full map, and it's pretty much the same map. I mean, the plane drops you off in different areas.
What do you mean?
So the plane in the beginning, where you parachute down,
you press F when you want to jump out.
Yeah. So that comes in from different points of the map. So it could come in from the south going north. It could go from north going south.
I never pay attention to that. Okay. Yeah, maybe that's what it is then. Maybe that's what it is.
So you probably just looked at it from a different perspective, but it's still the same map. It just drops you off in different areas. Okay. But yeah, man, no, the game got me good, dude. After that, you know what? Here's what did it. There's a dune buggy. Have you seen a dune buggy in the game yet?
No, I only saw the broken cars that I couldn't drive.
Okay, so there's a dune buggy that people could drive, right? I'm in this building and I see a dune buggy and I'm like, I'm gonna run for it. But I'm like, wait a minute, what if somebody put it there as a trap for me to run to it? So now it's the meta, right?
Yeah.
I'm playing the meta at this point. Now I'm like, no, fuck this. I'm gonna wait right here for somebody to go in there so I can shoot him and I'm gonna fucking kill him. so I'm playing the meta at this point and I'm like, wait. But maybe it just spawned there. Maybe there's nobody here. I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna go for it. The second I open the door, I hear the fucking buggy start. And I'm like, no, somebody's going for it. Yeah. I aimed at the buggy, and there's like a hole in the back of the window. Like, not the window, the back of the seat. Where you could pretty much just aim. If you shoot there, you're gonna get a headshot.
Okay.
So I saw him like taking off. I pulled up the gun with the sight. Blow, headshot. I was like, oh, I love this game. Like, it was at that moment. I was like, oh, that felt so good. It was perfect, man. But yeah, it's still a work in progress. 100% work in progress. But I had so much fun playing it, man.
Cool.
So what's good in VR world?
All kinds of stuff, man.
What are you checking out?
I did all kinds of stuff. So I saw Ghost of the Shell last week or something like that.
Okay.
And I forgot that I had downloaded this VR experience for Ghost in the Shell. I'm not going to get into it too much, just because if you haven't seen the movie, it kind of ruins the movie.
Okay.
But having
not planning on it.
Well, everybody else is listening.
No.
I can tell you.
I'm just saying.
I mean, you should see the movie. Actually, it's not a bad movie, man. It's not
probably
a bad movie.
for like a DVD release,
right,
or something.
Yeah, we don't. There's no such thing as DVDs, but yeah, definitely if you want to wait for it. But I mean, it was entertaining. I actually enjoyed it. It was good. But I know nothing about the series, so I mean, take that into consideration also.
Yeah, I've never seen the anime. Like, I don't know anything about it.
Right.
And that's the only reason why I would rather just wait for like a digital release of this movie.
I mean, it's an action movie. If you like action, you're like,
sure,
you'll like it.
Yeah, I'll definitely check it out.
Yeah. Anyways, the little experience they put you through is kind of like the beginning of the movie.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so it's pretty cool. I enjoyed it, having seen the movie and then doing the experience second. Mm-hmm. I enjoyed it. I thought it was pretty cool. Basically,
do you think if you'd done the experience first, it would have kind of spoiled the movie, or if it's just the beginning, or you just would have gone in like, hey, I remember this? Yeah,
I would have been like, oh, this is what it is, but it has more significance
after.
Yeah, because the beginning of the movie, actually, I mean, I guess every beginning of the movie sets up the rest of the movie, right? but I mean, it was a little different. Like,
unless you're, I mean, even if you're watching a Tarantino movie,
right? I guess they all do. I mean, that's the point of a story, in the beginning and an ending. But
you're right there, man.
Yeah, maybe not. Maybe I'm not. But I don't know. It's just like seeing it in the movie and then experiencing it later. I just felt it had more of an impact. Like, I would have, you know what I mean? Let me put it this way. The experience isn't as detailed as the movie is.
Mm-hmm.
So
I would imagine so.
Well, I mean, you can make a 3D game look really awesome, especially in VR, right? This was like, they threw it together really quick as a promotional piece for the movie.
Mm-hmm.
So
did that
like
for John Wick, too.
So the movement isn't like perfect. You know what I mean? Like, things aren't, it's not amazing.
Work in progress.
More of like just
Work in progress?
No, it's yeah, pretty much. It's completed, but they could have used another few months to polish it up. But it's still cool. That's all I'm saying. It's a nice supplement to the movie, just saying like, oh, I've seen the movie, now I understand, what this character's doing, what the other person is, and I know it's coming up too, which is pretty cool. Cause you see it in the movie, you're like, oh, that's so sick, and then you get to experience it in VR after.
That's cool.
I thought it's just a cool plus.
Yeah.
I also did Xbox One streaming. I didn't know that had came out. Nobody told me that.
That's so old.
I didn't know. Nobody told me. Okay, so what do you want me to say? And that was pretty cool, actually. It worked.
Well, okay. Yeah. So wait, just explain something real quick. So I say it's old in the sense of Xbox One streaming has been available since the Xbox One app on Windows 10 has been out. So I say it's old because it's a feature that I've been using. However, the version you're talking about, it's Windows 10 streaming for VR specifically. So there is a difference. Yeah.
Correct. Yeah. So I don't know how long this
I don't know how long
Oculus Rift app has been out. Yeah, I don't know. Right. But I mean, it's different. It's actually a lot cooler. So I played Gears Ultimate Edition, so Gears 1 remake.
Yeah.
I streamed that. Okay, let me back up. For anybody who doesn't know what this looks like in VR, let me explain it. It's the same idea as if you're in a movie theater or whatever,
like
or you're
Netflix.
watching a movie.
Yeah. Or yeah.
If you're watching a movie in VR, you can't. I guess you can't make it 360. It's a whole thing. Basically, it's like sitting in a movie theater.
It throws you in a virtual movie theater or virtual projector.
Yeah, so there's a giant screen that you can adjust. You can either like curve it, make it flat, bring it closer to you, put it further away from you. But you're in an environment. So there's 3 environments in Xbox One streaming app for Rift. There is like a citadel, some like relaxing area. I don't remember what the official name was, and then the other one was I don't even know how to explain it. Like a gigantic futuristic warehouse or something. I forget the names. If I remember the names, it would probably help. But basically, the last one, you start on a platform and you're like at the bottom, and then this platform just starts bringing you all the way up, and the screen is like in midair, kind of like, and it was kind of cool.
Yeah.
I chose the relaxing one the most. You're in like a kind of like a I don't know, a rectangular. You're like in a rectangular room, and behind you is all water, and you're basically in the middle of water. So there's windows on the side, and you're like in the water. I like that one the best.
Yeah.
But it worked well. It worked better than I thought it was, or I thought it would, and it was cool. Definitely, if I didn't have a TV, that would be like suitable replacement.
It would replace the TV.
That's cool. and definitely it was really cool. Is since you're so close to the action, so when I'm playing Gears Ultimate Edition, when I held left trigger, to aim basically in Gears, I felt like I was looking right over Marcus's shoulder, like I was standing right behind him and looking over his shoulder, and so it added like another level of. It was a bit more immersive than even what I thought it would be. It's not just you're sitting there looking at a big screen in VR and you have water and stuff around you. It actually added to the gameplay, which I felt was really cool.
That's awesome. Man, I wish I could try that stuff. That sounds great.
Yeah. So I did that. And then for like a lag test, I did Geometry Wars, the new one. What was it called? Whatever it's called.
3?
Is it just 3?
Yeah.
Whatever.
I know it has a name, but
yeah, it has a name to it too. Yeah. It's not Galaxies. That's the other one that came out for
Galaxies
Wii. It came out for Wii a long time ago. Whatever it is. I tried that as a lag test to see like, hey, how
Dimensions Evolved.
Yeah. I tried it just to see like how responsive is streaming and VR, everything. Like, can I play? Because Geometry Wars is it's a game of timing. It's a very quick game of timing. Like if you miss half a second, like you're probably gonna die.
Yeah. Any latency difference is gonna affect the outcome of the game, man.
And it worked really well.
Nice.
Well. Yeah. So I'm impressed with that. So I might experience that more often or not. I don't know. And then, dude, I got like a billion things. I hopped into the Human Brain for a while. I just downloaded some Human Brain thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
It's like they have all these health things on
there is a lot of health stuff on the Oculus store for Gear VR. There's a lot of health stuff too. I noticed.
Yeah, it's
what's it called?
Cool
the Human Brain VR.
I just have Human Brain written down. I think it's what I'll look. Follow me up in Oculus. Anyways, basically it's
let's go with it.
Semi-detailed tour of the brain, and it was kind of cool. I thought it's called. Okay, so basically,
educational as fuck over here.
It's an app where I forgot about this. You load it up and you're in a classroom, and then you can download lessons. And basically, they want you to buy the lessons.
Yeah.
But the brain one is free. So there you go. We'll just call it Human Brain VR because it's called something else and it doesn't really explain.
I'm leaving it as Human Brain VR.
Yeah, and like I said, they just go on a little tour. So like. They show you the whole brain, and then they start taking parts away, and they're like, here's this part, and this is what it's responsible for. And then they take you kind of inside.
I saw one like that for blood cells. I don't know what it was. But I think I
might have
cells.
that too. Yeah. I don't think I've used it, though. But, the animations and the graphics aren't amazing, but you get a sense of what they're trying to explain.
You at least get the idea.
Yeah.
The knowledge piece behind it is kind of what matters.
Right. They're supposed to be, they're like, there's so many trillions of neurons or whatever it was. But, in the experience, there's like 30, and they're like just showing you kind of what it is. The thing, though, that I really liked, we're going it kind of like flies you through stuff, right?
Yeah.
So I'm flying into part of the brain, and there's a hole where something else is supposed to be there, but they took it away because it's not what they're talking about at this point. And the thing I really love about VR is I was able to, like, it was a little awkward, but I was able to turn my body and look through the hole, and now I'm no longer, you know what I mean? Now I'm looking through the hole. Like, I'm literally, like, looking at something else that I'm quote unquote not. That's what every time that happens in VR, it's something I always enjoy because
it's not what you're supposed to be focused on, but at least somebody put time and effort into this.
Into that feature, correct? Yeah. I mean, that's a beautiful thing about VR is that if I want to look around a corner, I literally can look around a corner. Yeah. You know, well, depending on what you're doing, but there are a lot of times when you can do that. Or if I, you know, want to move around, that's the only thing I wish I could move more. So I can, like, go back to Ghost in the Shell experience.
Yeah.
I wish, like, I could pause it and then walk around the scene like that. That'll be, you know, that moment where it's like, this is really awesome.
Yeah.
Or anything like that, you know, because then you get into that, like, whole
behind the scenes type.
Yeah. And now every experience is completely unique. That makes any sense, you know? It's completely unique.
Unique to whoever, like, because it's the curiosity of each individual. Right, exactly. So that's like everybody has that different.
Right. Yeah. And then I could do one thing, I'll be like, let's go check that out. And then you'll be like, let's see, I didn't even see that. Hey, I found this though, you go check that out. And then you're you know, compounding on something that was so simple into a billion different things.
Yeah, of course.
Which I think is cool. I watched Lil Wayne in concert in 360 video.
What the fuck?
Exactly what I'm saying. Nobody tells me these things are in VR. And all of a sudden, I found all this stuff, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm doing all of it. You know what I mean? So Hulu has a video of Lil Wayne, like a 360. You could probably go on your phone and watch it, or on your computer.
Probably, yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it's just on Hulu. But it was Lil Wayne in concert. It was pretty cool. You know, it's like a whole...
That does sound awesome, man. That's gonna start like a digital, like, concert sale.
Right. I actually brought that up in our group chat with all the other guys. Everybody seemed to ignore me, but but that's really what I thought of when I was doing that. I was like, this is awesome. Like, I am on stage with Lil Wayne right now, and I can look at him, or I can look at the crowd, or I can look at the drummer, or I can, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can do anything I want to do.
Whatever you want. Yeah.
Yeah. And they had, like,
granted, there's a camera there.
Right. I mean, I don't see the camera, but, you know, but there was like 2 or 3 cameras on the stage, and they switch between them every now and then. So you got different views.
Did you get to pick, or it was picked for you?
You didn't get to pick. Yeah. It's literally just a video. But again, we could, if it were a live, you know, VR concert, I think you would be given the, you know,
option.
Ability, to pick what camera you want. And I think that could be huge, but streaming video needs to, like, get upgraded.
That needs to pick up, because I remember I had one of those videos, and it wasn't that great.
Right, that's the only thing to take away, or that's like the negative of it. Mm-hmm. So which leads into the next thing: Disney movies VR. I don't know why I downloaded it, but I did. I mean, basically, it's gonna be pretty cool actually. I didn't so. There's like 3. Okay, how do I explain? Jesus, VR is so crazy. You basically, when you start the experience, you're in front of, like, the Walt Disney Castle. How about that? You know what I mean? And in front, and if you look down a little bit, there's a circle, and it says Disney. And if I look to my left, there's another. I'm sitting on a platform, so there's like a railing around me, and on the railing are these circles. So in front of me it says Disney. To my left it says Marvel, which is coming soon. I'm kind of actually excited for that. And on the right is Star Wars. And if you go into one of these, I went into Star Wars. I found that one the most interesting. If I went to Star Wars, and there's probably 5 or 6 different things. And let me tell you, when you go into the other section, it becomes like that theme. So I went to the Star Wars section, and there's like destroyers flying over. There's like things are, like, planes are fighting. Like, all this stuff is going on,
like all around you and shit.
Right before. Well, it's kind of in front of you. It's like think of it like I'm in Disneyland or Disney World.
And just standing in front of the castle.
And I'm standing in front of the castle, but it's like there's fireworks going off, and it's all animated. Then when I look at Star Wars and I activate Star Wars, like, the castle kind of, like, lights go off, everyone goes to sleep, and now the Star Wars thing wakes up. And it becomes like a whole show kind of. But that's not the feature. The feature is there's videos you download, which is great, or you stream them or download. I decided to download them.
You gotta download. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, this is what I've been waiting for. This is what I want. High quality 360 video, and they had one for behind the scenes of Rogue One.
Oh,
and
shit.
That was so awesome, dude. So 360 video on the set. I'm guessing everyone's seen Rogue One. If you haven't, I don't think this spoils anything. There's a fight, and I forgot where it was at, but it's a pretty iconic fight. The tank is going down the road or whatever.
The beach fight?
No, it's in like a small city, kind of in the middle of the movie too.
Oh yeah, I know. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. And the guys are walking on the side, but it was just cool to see it. In 360, and they had a few different views that they switched between, so it's pretty cool. I thought that was awesome. And then they also did a guided tour like through all the different sets.
That's crazy.
Which was cool. Yeah, it was just kind of like, oh, what's the what's the guy's name, the bot?
BB-8.
Yeah, BB-8. Yeah, so like BB-8 leads you through a thing like, oh,
of course, it's fucking a Disney app.
Right.
So let's have. Like,
oh, go here, and then it's like, oh, you just got this intel, and then you just basically you load the next video clip. But you get to look around and do stuff. And I thought it was pretty cool. I'm gonna go back when the Marvel stuff comes out because
once that Marvel stuff comes out, that shit must be crazy.
Yeah. They have like.
Guarantee you it kicks off with Guardians.
Probably. Yeah, that makes sense. But I mean, they have the Avengers Tower like there. But like I said, if you're not activating, I can't activate it yet. Just it's coming soon.
But once you do, that shit's
gonna like light up. Yeah. There'll probably be like people fighting and stuff, or like Iron Man flying, whatever it is. You know what I mean? That should be pretty sick.
That's awesome.
Gosh, I think that's almost it. I watched some Cats in VR.
Oh man, this man takes a week off.
What do you mean? I worked all week. This is yeah. Next week I get off. That's gonna be all achievements. Achievements next week.
Oh man.
But I forgot what these cats are called. I really, you would think I'd remember everything. I don't remember anything about the brain. I don't remember what these cats were called. They're like a special type of cat. It looks like a really...
Hey man, that human, you took that detour on the human brain just a little too much.
Yeah. I went the wrong way there. Now I don't remember anything. Yeah, I don't remember what these cats are called. They basically look like a basic house cat. Okay. But with really big ears, like gigantic ears. So like take a normal house cat and multiply their ear size by 4 and it looks like that. Okay. And they're like super strong. They can jump like 20 feet or something crazy. But it was just like a 360 video in the middle of the desert and you're following 2 cats, a mother and his child.
Was this Planet Earth shit or?
BBC Earth, yeah.
Okay.
So same
it makes sense. Yeah, same company.
Yeah. And the kid's like narrating it, or the kid cat, is like, oh, my mom is gonna get us food, and it shows the mom come up and she's trying to jump and like catch birds that are flying back into their nest. Yeah. So you get to watch that, and then they have a little breakout, like an animated one, and you can zoom in on certain parts. So it'd be like, oh, the cat's back legs are super strong and it's able to twist its body like halfway through the air, and that's how it lands. It was like you get all the crazy information like that.
Seems to me like you had a very educational VR
definitely
VR run this past.
I spent more time
days.
in the cat world than I probably should have, because the video itself is probably like 15-20 minutes, and then they have like the breakout interactive experience. I probably spent like 7 to 10 minutes on that, you know what I mean? It became, and the retractable claws, everything like that.
That's funny.
Yeah. Then I did Robo Recall 360 tracking, or I did kind of 360 tracking. So I just tried that out again. That was fun. It's a fun game.
Yeah, man. Robo Recall looks like so much fun.
Yeah, it's a fun game. There was one time the tracking, something happened. I don't know what happened, and the whole thing started going side to side, and I was like, whoa. I like flipped out and just like pulled it off real quick, and I was like, it was like totally disorienting, and I was like, I had no clue what was going on. But so 360 experimental tracking, or 360 tracking on Oculus Rift is quote unquote experimental. It's a work in progress. So yeah, there you go.
Nice.
That's 30 minutes of my VR experience, or my VR experience in 30 minutes.
This gay.
Yeah.
So. Bulletstorm full clip edition came out.
Yeah, I did.
I'm glad. So, all right, I played it. I have it.
Full clip edition.
Yeah.
Why did you get a full clip edition?
So I didn't. So I won it.
Oh, cool.
Or let's not say I won it. Let's just say it was handed to me at PAX.
Oh, cool. Well, then that's not a bad reason to do it.
Yeah, no, and I mean, dude, first off, the game came out like what, a week ago?
Yeah, a week or two.
It came out on the 7th or whatever, and I just redeemed the code. I'm like, oh, I have this. I forgot. Because we didn't bash it. We were just disappointed that it wasn't a new Bulletstorm.
Correct.
Right? So, because I love Bulletstorm. I think it's a great game. The comedy in the game is fucking amazing. So I was just like, yeah, whatever. So started it last night, played maybe like a chapter, and I was like, you know what, man, like I miss this game. Like it's a really fun game, but playing it on Xbox One makes you realize just how shitty the visuals were on this game. Like,
really?
Yeah, they're pretty bad.
I don't remember it being that bad.
It was bad.
Wait. So the current visuals are bad, or the old ones were bad? Because it's like remastered, right?
I don't know, man.
Does it seem more like a port with all the content?
Yeah.
Really?
It's pretty bad. So I hate to bash on it because it was gifted to me and whatnot, but
right.
It's not that great. So, okay, let me add something real quick. I'm also playing with the Duke Nukem. I'm playing with Duke as the main character, right?
Okay.
So they're sneaky in how they did this, okay? So all they did was just change the player skin. Like whoever, I forgot the original dude's name, which is fucking stupid.
Grayson or something like that?
Yeah.
Gray or Grayson. I feel it's something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, something like. So, here's why I should know what his name is. So throughout the entire game, all of the dialogue stays the same.
Oh,
right?
It doesn't say Duke or whatever.
It doesn't say Duke. They say the other guy's name, and the guy. So then, every time they talk to him, they use the old guy's name, and every time Duke talks, his lips move as if he were saying whatever the original guy. Yeah. Like his original dialogue, but that's not what is being sounded off. So, if you're paying really close attention, you'll notice that. If you're not really paying attention or looking at the lips of the character, you're not really going to notice it all that much.
Yeah.
Because the dialogue does fit in, but also Duke is like, who the fuck is this guy that you're bringing up? That's not me. I'm Duke. He
really says that?
They're sneaky, huh?
He says that?
Yeah, they're just sneaky in how they did cool. that, which is great. I'm with it. I'm with it 100%. I think for the comedy that this game has to offer without Duke Nukem, right? Yeah, it's great. The character just fits in so well. And I don't know, man. I'm having fun playing as Duke. I just want to point that out there. That if you're gonna if you didn't, I think the only way to play as Duke is to pre-order, or was to pre-order.
Oh, really?
I'm not sure, but I'm just saying that the ultimate way to enjoy this game, at least for a second time, is to play as Duke, because holy shit, is it fucking funny. Yeah. The stuff that he says is just so over the top, and sometimes you're just like, no, why the fuck would he say that? But yeah, the dialogue has always been a major component of this game for the humor, and it works so well, even with all of the little kinks. Graphics wise, the little videos, I don't know, are they still like FMVs? I don't know what the fuck they're called.
Just a cutscene?
Yeah, the cutscenes, I guess. They look like shit.
Wow.
They're pretty bad. If you want a code, I have another one. I'll give it to you. I don't really.
No, didn't Juan like the game way better than
me? We both have it.
Oh, you have a code too? Oh, yeah. Maybe I'll do it then.
So I'll just give you a code. You can have it.
Cool. Yeah, you're good. You're a good guy. You was a good guy.
The thing that I fucking love about this is that they didn't change much. You remember the Xbox, the 3 red rings of death or whatever?
Yeah.
When the door opens and it airs out. Yeah, that's still in there. I'm like, dude, this is so perfect. I miss it. I'm going back through this game. I'm like, oh man, nostalgia is just kicking in. Yeah. But yeah, I'm having a blast fucking playing that. That's awesome. And lastly, I just wanted to point out Mr. Shifty. Did you ever get around to playing the demo for it?
No, I didn't.
So Tiny Build just released this game called Mr. Shifty. It's like a Nightcrawler meets... I guess it's just Nightcrawler, right?
Okay.
Nightcrawler is just going... that's not who he is, but it's Nightcrawler in a top-down arcade style, just beat 'em up, right? He's just going from screen to screen, just destroying shit. Beating up people, punching them, flashing. You get 5 flashes or teleports, I don't know what you want to call them. and every time you do that, you basically you clear out the level. It's like Hotline Miami. Think Hotline Miami with Nightcrawler. That's actually exactly what this game is. It's so much fun. And Tiny Build hooked it up with a Switch code. So I've been playing it on Switch. Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah, so I'm enjoying that, man. That's really fun.
Nice.
But yeah, that just came out, so definitely Mr. Shifty to go check that out. I think it's 15 on Steam and also on Switch. So go check that out because
it's actually is it on sale? Oh, it's on sale. Yeah, it's 15 usually. Right now it's on sale for $13.49. You get 10% off.
There you go. So do that because it's great. Really fun. And I mean, I don't know, man. I like Hotline Miami a lot.
Yeah, I do too. I still need to play it. I don't even own the second one.
I don't own the second one either.
Isn't that kind of weird?
Yeah, it is, huh? Because I know, like, I really love that game.
Yeah, I played.
And not to get the second one is straight through.
Weird. Right.
Yeah, actually, I did too. Holy shit.
Like I played a little bit, and I was like, "Oh, this is cool." And then I was like, "Oh, I really want to play more." And I played it. I'm like, "Oh, I want to play more." You know?
That's exactly how it happened for me too.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, that's it. That's all I got.
Yeah, that's all I got too, I think.
All right. So we'll catch up in next week? And, we'll see what else is out there in the good old gaming universe, bro.
Sounds good. I like the good old gaming universe.
Yeah, you like that? Yeah.
Yeah.
You can follow me on Twitter. I'm at TrueOz. That's at JSpin. And until next week, play to Drool. Peace.